When I started to live alone, getting some money, making decisions for myself, something changed in me. Suddenly, I became self-reliant, self-trusting, self-dependent. Sundays for me when I was growing up was a day that was meant for God. It was the day that we had to go to church. But things changed when I started to be by myself. I didn't feel the need to go to church. I didn't feel the need to waste my time in a social gathering. I thought I was better off getting money instead of wasting my time. And so I stopped going to church. I became that person that goes to church only on 31st night. A person who trusted in his own efforts, in his own intelligence, his own abilities, skills, network. That was my life. But that wasn't how I was raised. I used to believe in God. At least that was what I thought. Because I was raised in church, my mom was literally in church all the time because she was a singer. She still is a very wonderful one. She was very active in church. She was active in the faith. So myself and my siblings almost grew up in church. There was a point where I was even part of the children's singing ministry. But growing up, I came to realize that church was just a routine for me. It was that place that you go to every Sunday morning. And so there was no real connection with church. It wasn't a relationship. It was just something I learned, something I grew up doing without understanding what's going on. I thought independence meant control. If I worked hard enough, if I prepared perfectly enough, or if I secured enough money, I would be safe. But the more I chased stability, the more unstable I became. But I was never truly happy. If money was low, I was anxious. If my plans weren't perfect, I got afraid. If I wasn't fully prepared, I froze. I believed everything had to be perfect before I could move. I basically became depressed. I thought perfect preparations, perfect timing, and the perfect resources were the things I needed to make progress. And because of that, I never did. Do you think I should do this one? I wanted to do this one, but it seems too dark, too mysterious, prideful. Nah, let me go with this. When I woke up, I felt a little bit hungry. I wanted to fix myself something quick, but again, thinking about it, I'm like, well, my church, we close early. By 11:30, we are closed, so I'll be good. And man does not live by bread alone, I guess. I don't have any accessories. Gonna go with this one. Doesn't even work. Look at where the 12 is. But I guess nobody is going to see. It's going to complement the look. I'm just going to make sure that I don't flash it in people's face for them to see. So yeah, it's quite a simple fit. You know, it's all for the Lord. Okay, I think my driver is here. Let me quickly leave this goddamn house. Ouch, Jesus.
Tells you what you want to hear and borrows money from you. Any guy who is borrowing money from you lacks understanding. Looking through the curve, let me tell you, young ladies here, from the ages from between 22 and 26, you should get married. All the men are 30, 32, 33, 35. They have chosen masturbation over marriage. No, you cannot tell me all the men here above 30. I'm looking at your face, I'm telling you. You cannot tell me you are not masturbating or sleeping with that girl. That's why you are not married. Look at your faces, you are looking at me. Don't worry, God will deal with them. If any man dates you and closes the gap of your chance for marrying and abandons you for another woman, God is waiting for you.
I delayed my dream for years, not because I couldn't do them, but because I was afraid of not being enough.
Ali, good afternoon. You dey take Momo?
So eventually I got stuck. I got tired of pretending I could figure life out all by myself, tired of carrying all this weight of my future, my purpose. I was tired. And so for the first time ever in my life, I was seeking God. I wasn't asking for money. I wasn't asking for success. I just wanted to know if he was real. I just wanted to see an evidence of his existence, and of which makes all of these Christians who are heavy in the faith trust him so much. That was when I began to ask these questions. Why would anybody trust God so much? Why would they give their time, their money, their loyalty, their entire life to God? I used to think, what have they seen? Why would anybody build their life around him? What do they know that I don't know? These questions broke something in me. It wasn't curiosity, it was exhaustion. I was tired. That night I was alone. I did not go to church. Nobody preached to me. Nobody convinced me. I was alone, but I was vulnerable. God saw my heart. He saw how genuinely I was seeking him. And so the next morning, I woke up different. Something had changed. I just could not explain it. I can't package it neatly, but I woke up different. There was a love in me that wasn't there before. There was a peace of mind that didn't come from circumstances. That was when I understood the verse. Jeremiah 29 verse 13. You will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. We're checking on. I beg, do me fine. I no chop since morning. Since this Ghana cedis. Something significant changed in me. Things that I never used to do before, I started doing them. I started to pray more, started to listen to sermons and seek the word more. I loved it so much. But these things were things that I never did. You will never see me pray or listen to an online sermon. But things changed. Eventually, a friend got me a Bible. And thanks to that, I was able to step into a physical church. The same church that I fellowship with till today. It has been an awesome journey. And so slowly, depression disappeared, anxiety vanished, the fear of not having enough money also faded. Don't get me wrong, I still hustle, I still look for money, I still have dreams, I still want to be financially stable. But the difference here is that my faith is not in those things anymore. I do not worship those things anymore because my source has changed. My source has changed from results and my efforts and my skills to God. Now I have a higher power that I have my faith in, because I know that over the years, even when I was an unbeliever, provisions were made for me, and I still believe that this God will still make provisions for me. So why do I need to panic over not having money? Most of the time, not having money might even be as a result of my bad attitude with money. I realized that money does not have to determine how happy I am anymore. Now, if there is money or there is no money, I am peaceful, and I still do what is humanly possible on my end to achieve all of these things. But my security is not in them, really. My security is in God. So if you are still watching the video and you know within your heart that you are seeking answers, you have gotten to the point where you are tired of acting like you have everything in control, you are tired of pretending that you have everything figured out, but you know within yourself that you have questions and you need answers to them, you are seeking some sort of redemption, I'm here to let you know that I've been in that position before. In fact, I've been there all of my life. It was just my big adult age that I found this life-changing transformation. And I understand your situation. I have been there before. But I want to urge you that whenever you find yourself seeking a higher power, seeking answers to these questions, seeking help, seeking some sort of redemption, don't ignore it. Go ahead and take the initiative and have a one-on-one conversation with God, even though you might not believe in Him as much. But you see, when you get to that point, that is what I term as your lowest point. And God knows your hearts. God would see that you are genuinely seeking Him, and it will be to your surprise that He will actually come to your aid and He will surprise you with an answer. Yes, thank you for watching to the end. I know I bore you with my plenty talking, but I'm hoping this will be a life-changing moment for you. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.